Trump is an idiot. Dude, watch this. Oh my God. As if it couldn't get worse for Trump. You got a shit-filled diaper. You got, like, you know, Natalie Harp is not Ivanka. This guy is so bumming. You can't get it up. You got a mushroom pee-pee. And if you thought it couldn't get worse, well, guess what? It just got worse.
While his approval rating is at a very low level, the lowest of his presidency. CNN's Harry Enten looking at all the numbers.
Harry!
How low is it?
You know, if this were a game of limbo, President Trump would be winning. Unfortunately, this is the game of presidential popularity, and he is reaching record lows yet again. He is losing.
Record
Just take
lows.
a look here. Okay, Trump net approval hits a term too low. Look at this. 31 points underwater. 31 points underwater, according to Ipsos, the Reuters Ipsos poll. Look where he was at the beginning of term number 2. He was at plus 6 points. So he is down, what is that? The math quickly with me. 37 points from where he was at the beginning of his second presidency. You know, President Trump was unpopular going into the midterms during his first presidency, but not anywhere as unpopular as this. He was 12 points underwater. So he is doing, versus where he was at term number 1 at this point, he is doing, what is the math here quickly? He is doing 19 points worse than he was doing in term number 1 at this point. And of course, those midterms were quite disastrous for the Republican Party. So you look at these numbers and you just go, oy vey if you're a Republican.
Yeah.
All right. Independents have a big role to play always in elections. Give us some sense of where they stand, because they're...
See, I want to piggyback on this, guys, because something happened tonight that is emblematic of this. It was a district that was won by Trump by 18 points. Brandon Dukes, a Democrat, won over Scott Timko. Okay, he won by 88 votes. But Trump won this district by 18 points. And a Democrat won it tonight. Now, here's what's wild about this, guys. There are not even enough Democratic voters in this district to win the fucking district. But what's so crazy about it is no Republicans voted. People are so mad and so disgruntled with Trump for his absolute fucking failure that they don't even want to show up and vote. Isn't that insane? This means a lot of districts are at play.
Still a lot of the party that supports Donald Trump.
Yeah, okay. So, you know what? Republicans still, in large part, support Donald Trump. But as independents, who are the name of the game, they are the driver in elections. And just look at why these numbers are falling the way that they are. It is because of independents. Look at these drops. I mean, Trump's net approval rating among independents. He's 47 points underwater now. 47 points underwater. He was at minus 1 point at the beginning of his presidency, basically treading water, right? So what is that? That's a 46-point drop. So you see that drop of, what, 31 points from where he was at the beginning of his presidency, or 37 points from where he was at the beginning of his presidency among the overall electorate. But that's nothing compared to this 46-point drop among independents. And
see, you know what pisses me off, though, is a lot of those independents voted for this motherfucker, right? That bothers me. These independents voted for this guy. Like, what a bunch of fucking morons. Okay? I'm sorry. Y'all are morons. What did you think you were getting? What did you get the first time? You got disaster. You got bad economics. You got increased debt. You got COVID bungling. You got yelling at reporters, putting down women, grabbing them by the pussy. You got nothing good out of the whole thing. Right? They did one criminal reform bill. That was it. One fucking bill that was useful in his entire first term. It was chaos. Then he lost an election, insurrection, lied about it for 5 goddamn years. And then you stupid asses voted for him again. So, Americans are the dumbest fucking people on earth. There is no way around it. Smite button. You want to see the smite? I got your smite. Smite button. There it is, dude. God at his computer. Dude, he's about to hit the smite button. Dude, I put a MAGA hat on him, right? Isn't that great? There's the actual fucking cartoon, right? There you go. There's the actual cartoon from Larson, but I added a MAGA hat. Dude. Shh. All right. Shh. Dude. Dude, isn't that nice? Dude, you tell me. I swear to you, I swear as God is my witness, okay, that this is really what's going on in heaven right now. God is looking at them using his religion, and he's like, just open your mouth one more time. Fucking, right? Defend Trump one more fucking time, dude. I am here. Smite.
Compare that to where he was at this point in term number one before those midterms. Again, he was underwater then, but he was just 10 points underwater then. Now he's 47 points underwater. So that's a drop of what? 37 points? So this has been the problem with President Trump's second term, according to the public, which is he is going and placating the base, but leaving the center of the electorate behind. But you know what? You have to win the center of the electorate in order to maintain your popularity, in order for Republicans to win in these midterm elections. But independents are saying, you know what? We don't like what's going on. See you later.
Yeah, and the big question is, do they show up and vote for a Democrat, or do they not show up? Those are always the questions that you have to ask.
Dude, if all I could say is this, guys. If the American voters, those independents, don't show up and vote for Democrats, we need to ship them out, okay? We need to mass deport independent voters in America, okay? Because it's getting stupid at this point. It is. I mean, look at what Trump has done, dude. He's like trying to prevent you from passing laws to control or restrict AI, okay? Rampant corruption, thievery, firing, hundreds of thousands of people in the government, stripping away their good jobs and their retirement benefits, cutting social services, spending $1 billion a day on a war that he lied about, that we shouldn't even be in. He's lying about every day. He's taken $400 million gifts from, Middle East nations, dictatorial ones, by the way, degenerate ones. His family is just raking in money left, right, and sideways. He's fucking tariffed the shit out of people. Farms going bankrupt in record numbers. Houses being foreclosed upon in record numbers. Credit card debt, record numbers. The national debt is $40 trillion. He's adding national debt at record rates. There is nothing this guy has done. Not what did he do? Oh, no tax on tips up to $25,000. Yo, newsflash. Nobody who gets tips even fucking, nobody even claims that shit, right? Even that wasn't a huge deal. I guess no tips on Medicare, right? Okay, one good thing. He did one good thing. Congress is doing nothing. They're talking about putting his face on Mount Rushmore, and they're naming streets after Charlie Kirk. Dude, the entire Republican Party should literally be detonated and kicked into the dust. I'm serious. The entire Republican Party needs to just be disappeared at this point. I mean, they have all three branches of government, and all they've done effectively is hide the Epstein files. That's it. The only thing they have done, with aplomb, is hiding the fucking Epstein files. That is it. That's all they've done, guys. Give me a fucking break. Yo, political punk here. I know, it's killing me. Seriously, guys, if you like what we do around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn those noties on. And I wouldn't be anywhere without the members. So if you want to hit the join button, we really appreciate that too. Thank you so much, guys. It's getting crazy out there, and I'm just really glad to not be going through this alone. All right? All right, keep your chin up. Let's go, boss. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye.